YouTube partner. No, I need to, Andy. I didn't set it up yet because I was like busy with my family tonight. It's like family night, so we went out to eat and hung out. Oh, DIY. I'm a little slow. I want to though. I wrote it down. Yeah, I wrote it down. It's pretty simple. Just install it, right? It looked good. It looked good. That was like an advertisement. You should post a reel of it. Yeah, I have a clip. I'll send it to you. Maybe I'll shorten it like Posh Pim does. Yeah, it looked pretty fresh, especially with your camera quality is like so good. Yeah. Yeah, it's like really, really good. Oh, did it really do that again? Hold on, please. Okay. So what do you guys want to talk about? I'm just sitting here just talking about random, which is fine. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Welcome in, friends. All right. I think it's fixed. You know what's trip? Okay. So now that so you guys, I told you guys I became a YouTube partner. So, I mean, what they do is you can earn money on your videos. House of Daisy, hello, my friend. How are you? And I have to learn all this new shit. There's so much stuff to learn. Yeah, it's crazy. There's so much stuff on there now I have to learn. You're doing good? Oh, good to see you. That's awesome. Yeah, I just learned all the other stuff and I gotta learn that. And that's okay. I kind of am like a little lost on it. I have to do some work, a lot of homework. Yeah, but you know me, I'll figure it out pretty quick. I'm just gonna make a bunch of videos, but they have like all these like goals and stuff, and they have a lot of like support videos actually. What's up, Vanessa? How are you doing? Yeah. Who has a show tomorrow? George will be packing. C-Swan, you gonna go to any estate sales? Oh my gosh, there's so many estate sales by me right now today. There's a ton. I don't need to buy any new inventory, but there's like a card sale, so I might go look at it. Yeah, last time I bought Pokemon cards from the guy, and he's a resell. He's another like reseller, small business owner, and he gave me some really good deals because I got some old fossils. Most of you don't know what that is. What's up, Gabby? How are you doing? Yeah, you guys like the Squishmallows on YouTube? It was tough at work, so you're pretty sore. Well, I hope you get some rest this weekend. I know. I worked in my shed and then I had to do a bunch of stuff and I just feel like I feel good like here, but I feel like tired. And I've been doing a lot trying to get movement. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope you do get a lot of rest. And if it's been a hard week for any of my friends, you're right here right now and just remember that you made it this far and it's going to be okay. Everything that happened is hopefully just temporary. I mean, it is temporary, you know? Yeah. And as hard as it can be, just know that it's going to be okay. Yeah, it's going to be all right. You like squishmallows, Anthony? Right on. Me too. They're cute. They're cozy. They're so soft. Yeah. Hello, mommy. No, that's not my mom, you guys. When I go back to her house, I'm gonna change her account name to see Dee's mom. Yeah, not Dee's nuts, but Dee's mom. Although she wouldn't even care what name I put. She would laugh. Yeah. She was listening to me like last night, she said. Whoa. Yeah, what other plugin? See, well, just since we were talking about whatever, what other plugins did you install in OBS, Andy? You need help, Baro? Where are you from? Tell me. I'll try to help you if I can. Oh yeah, that's right. It's this week, huh? Oh gosh, that's physical. That's some major. It's a long list. Put it in the bite now. Oh my gosh, C-SWAN, that's a lot. Yeah. you know what? I remember like doing because I didn't work in that department, but I worked and like getting prepped for those kind of like each week like that. It's so much. Yeah. Amy Perrin. Hello, my friend. See, it doesn't show Amy Perrin showing up in here. So I'm trying to watch the other. You're from New Zealand? Well, hello. What's up, Travis? How you doing? Nobody cares? Oh, I'm sorry you feel that no one cares about you. We do. I do. So welcome over. We're just chilling. We're having a chat. Kiwi's in the chat. Yeah. So this is a West Coast chat on a site called whatnot.com. And usually it's selling, but tonight we're just hanging out and we are, we're just having a chat. So if you're watching on YouTube, there's a chat here on Whatnot. And it's just real low key, relaxing. We talk about whatever we want, but we respect each other. What are those? Kiwis are in the chat over here. Woo! But if you want to join us over here on the Whatnot, if you want to join us on the Whatnot, you can click on the QR code on the top. Well, Travis, I don't really discuss that. I don't think it's any of your business, matter of fact. So our new our New Zealander friends. Exactly. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we appreciate and like everybody. Unless you're just a straight up asshole, then no, we don't. I have to be real, but we do. I like most people. Yeah. I think kindness makes the world go round. It really does. I guess Travis, you just kind of showed us that you don't follow directions. So I wish you the best, but this is not the place for politics. So have a good one. Thank you. Some people don't listen, so I have to get rid of that. An eggplant. An eggplant. Who put the eggplant? Dream captured. I love it. Yeah, Bato, have you how did you find just scrolling through? I love this. My friend from New Zealand stood up to Travis. Travis got deleted. So Travis, you want to be rude? Go to the trash just like the beginner. You like this one, your favorite? I feel like I should have a blanket, Amy. I feel like I should have a blanket. Andy said Kiwi's in the chat. So you put it in the chat. Hey, you know what? Life is hard sometimes and we just have to be kind to each other. That's it. That's it. I put the Kiwi in the chat. I'm dead. I'm dead. Rip. A peach. Who put the peach? Oh, is that what? Brooke, you put a peach in there? You know what that means, right? Can I pinch it? Do you want me to? Okay, hang on. What's up, 80s dude? How the heck are you? Punch? Ooh, you fuckers. That don't look right. Hey, I told you, cut it out. I'm gonna beat you. What's up, Colby's? How's it going? I know it's been a while. How have you been doing? You been collecting any 80s stuff or what? Punch, not pinch. Was that what approved? Not the green thing. Wait, what do you want me to hit? The blue tie-dyed one. The one right behind me. This one. That one right here? Okay. Listen here, little fucker. Is that good? Okay. I feel better. I feel better. I wish I had one like real big I could pull out and throw. That would be funny. Ah. That really took off the pressure. That's what Travis made me do. Travis is gone. Yeah. That's so funny. I don't know where the peach came from, but that was great. Who's Pam? What's up, Hannah? How you doing? You know, it's so crazy. You can see like some chat and not some. A troll? Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember a Brooke show, right? Isn't that funny? You just been working, haven't gotten anything rad yet. Slowed down on the thrifting. Well, I get a lot of red shit all the time. But the problem is I need to sell it, not keep it. But I've been real picky. I've actually been super picky about what I buy. Yeah. I'm on the West Coast. Yeah. On the West Coast. Where are you at? The West Side is the best side. That's right. I'm in Hawaii. Tonight, I'm in, when you ask me what state I'm in the state of squishmallow heaven and a little bit of anger. Yeah, because I want to punch them all. It's all C Swan's fault. Oh, Colorado. Nice. No, I'm in Cali, California. Squish Lane, USA. That's Brooke's house. Oh, you know what? I was there the other day. Yeah, where is number one? Rage. Yes. I mean, this one kind of is pissing me off a little bit. Back there. That one. You know what sucks? There's not one hippo in this damn bunch. Not one hippo. I feel like I might get a letter from Poshpin, though. Actually, I think Poshpin, since I'm number one, I don't think he'll send me that letter. I think he only said it to Brooke. Yeah, I have a hippo. Oh, Sean, you're in Colorado Springs too? That's cool. That's awesome. Do you guys have any warm weather yet? Yeah, it's the rage. Oh, you think you're funny, huh? You think you're funny. Do you think that hurts me? That doesn't hurt me. Doesn't hurt me. It says more about you as a person than it does about me. Delete that comment right now. Tiki Trish. Good night, my friend. Peace out. That doesn't hurt me. If anything, that just makes me laugh. IQ's kind of low. Now you got some bad jokes. Exactly. On the tube, yeah. Okay, I didn't mute any words. Oh, I did mute one word, but it's not like shipping or question or any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I never take it personal. Yeah, I don't at all. You can't. You can't. Yeah, you can't. It's just, Yeah, good night, my friend. Sweet dreams. So what's going on with you guys? Do you want me to burn one of those things? I think you guys, okay, so one of the shows I want to do is I want to bring back Smash or Ship. I am going to do a piggy bank show. I'm going to do that. Yeah, what do you guys think? Smash shows. Has anybody ever not been to a Smash or Ship show? See you later. Try to get a better attitude, okay? And be kind to people. Because you never know when you're going to need them to be kind to you. Never? You've never been to one? Oh, they're so fun. Yeah, like I had one way back when. Never, huh? See, Swan, you were out. The one I did, right? I did it right here behind me. I have like a little table and I sold stuff. People paid me to smash. Now, just for the record, I only smash stuff that has damage. I don't smash anything bitchin'. Because it's vintage, it's good stuff. But if it has a chip, a nick, or it's been repaired or glued, then I will. C-Swan, are you in charge of marketing now? Are you? She's a boss. Yeah. She's the boss. She's like, hell fucking no. No. No, but she's the bestest of the bestest of mods. And I always appreciate her. So she gets to see all the red chat. She's like, yeah, no. She is actually in charge of the squishmallow punching. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Well, I did it because it was Vicky. She bought this expensive. It was kind of expensive. OG vintage Shamu piggy bank. It was pretty bitchin'. But she bought it. She wanted it. She wanted me to smash it. Yeah. Yeah, it was an old one. I'm not a fantasy world either. But that's why she smashed it. Yeah. Yeah. Heart-centered soul's always lurking and teasing. I did smash this other yeah, because I got a couple of messages from some of my buyers. They were pissed. I said, well, you could have bought it from them and said ship it. Sorry. That's part of the thing. It had a tiny, tiny flea bite on it. It was like this hand-painted, it was like a German artist. It was very beautiful vase, a little one. And then when I'm doing the smasher ship, I have my big hammer and my little hammer. And then I, should I whisper? You guys want me to whisper? I have my little hammer and then tell them, are you ready? Count to 3. And then they'll go 1 and I smash it. I don't even let them count to 3. Oh, she did her show after I did my show. But yeah, remember when she was dressed up? That was the best. Yeah, she burned all the Halloween costumes. It was so good. Yeah, I bought like the cutest thing and I'm like, burn it. It's so ugly. Everybody's mad at me. Dee, that was so cute. I'm like, burn it. Yeah. Yeah. You prefer to call it multitasking and participation in the chat? Yeah. Yeah, she did that. I remember. Yes, that was the other thing. That was the thing I was just kind of trying to describe. Yeah. And people were mad about that's the one. The Gallagher of whatnot. It is, I will tell you, it's so therapeutic. Green 13 did that. And he did like anybody could they were smashing, they had so many pieces of glass and ceramic cups, everything. And you'd write down on it one word. So or 2 words or whatever. People would write like fuck cancer, you know, fuck bullies, trolls, things like that. And they'd write it on the cup and then he'd smash it. And then Green 13 would mail you a piece of glass, a little souvenir. Yeah. What's up, Awesome Finds? How are you doing? How have you been? You got your YouTube working yet? Because I think you said you got all the subscribers, right? Thank you, C-Swan. Tweet, hey, GR. Tweet did one too? That's cool. I think I remember. And then OMG did one. It was smash ship. And then I kind of made trouble and I said, can we burn something? You were? Oh, good. I'm happy to hear that. I think the most random thing I saw someone get paid to do on here was drink an entire bottle of French onions. Whoa. No way. It was very cathartic. Yeah. I could hear, because Tweetco like whispers in the microphone, like when she's reading the chat. And it sounds really good. Yeah. French onion salad dressing. Yeah. I don't know. And then Black Castle is an awesome seller. And she does these shows. And she used to do the smashing too. She was probably one of the first ones. Her, Green 13, me, and then OMG. I think there's another person. You saw someone shave their eyebrows for money on whatnot? No way, Dreamcatchers. That's the craziest. Welcome in, friends. We're just having an Insomniac chat. Talk. It was vintage tea category, and they had to pay. No way. But the salad dressing, that's random. Who had the whole smash? Yeah, I remember there was a whole smash room. Yeah, who was that? Was it Black Castle? I think it was her. She had like a little room. I think it was her. I have a clip of it. Yeah, I have a clip of it. I have so many clips, you guys. I downloaded all of them and I was just like, no way. I have some crazy clips, but I can't ever, to be respectful, like I really like there's a couple that I just can't put on my YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. Things would bounce. Oh, in the room? Oh, I think it is her. I think it's Black Castle. Yeah. It was fun. But it just felt so good. And then Hodge, of course, did one. She did a big one for, I think, like her 10K. Yeah, what was that? Like her 10K? That was so much fun. Like when she had it set up with like big vine tarps to grab the glass. And then like every time somebody would say, this was on Whatnot, yes. But a lot of the stuff is damaged. Nobody wants to buy it. So they ran it. She raised money. I think it was for a 10K actually. It was a while ago. And I said to her, okay, I'm going to record it on slow motion. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was pretty cool. And people loved it. But every time, like her brother, he could have burned through everything to break. He loved breaking everything. It was like really funny. Like I remember I said, oh no, I want to keep that because you could keep it. And then here it already broke it. But I didn't care. It was like just fun. Or I said, give that to so and so. Yeah, it didn't bother me. I was like, all right, now I want to do this. And they'd show like something. I'm like, that's ugly. They made too many of those. Break it, smash it. I think he was hitting it with like a baseball bat and stuff. Yeah, it was pretty wild. But those shows, they're messy and they're dangerous. You have to wear eyewear to protect your eyes because, you could hit the glass in like the perfect angle and get hurt. So, but you just do it very carefully. I wore eyewear. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was actually pretty good. But it's time for another one of those. I have a lot of piggy banks. I've been saving them. I know. That's why, but it's also like very triggering for some people. So, like, I never want anybody to be triggered. That's why I always make sure people know that it is not and in great condition. There's already, it's been glued or cracked. Maybe when she did her Guinness Book of World Records, she broke the record. She did break the record, but there's too many things that go into it. You have to pay money, and you have to if you pay money, and it's like $4,000 or $5,000 to be into Guinness Book of Records, at least because you got to hire one of their people to verify and validate, and you have to pay them to be there. Like it was a whole process. So she met the goal, but because they couldn't, I forgot what they called it. You'd have to ask her something about verification. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we don't do good vintage things. I do stuff it's really damaged. But the whole idea is people buy it and they bid it up to take it. So it creates a little bit of excitement. It's pretty crazy. But those shows always had a lot of people in them. Yeah, they always had a lot of people in them. So, again, something has to have a chip or be broken. Yeah, it is fun. I had fun doing it. Especially the smashing part. The cleanup part, I didn't really care for so much. Yeah. But it wasn't ridiculous. Smash, crash, ray train. I think people would flip out. Yeah, dream capture. People will flip out. Hmm. Hey, a cozy corner. How you doing? Hello, Cheryl. Welcome in. Abacan. Hello. All the friends in the whatnot streets. Yeah, but she did make the record. I was there. I was helping her, like coaching her. I was actually pushing her to like keep running stuff and not give up because she, getting tired. She was 24 hours, and I stayed with her for probably like hard the last 8 hours. I would say. Yeah, we were tired. We finished like 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it was like it was a lot. What's up, Dawn? How you doing, Dawn? Yeah, remember that? And then Molly had champagne, and I'm like, "Don't you drink that champagne right now." That was like 4 hours before she met the goal. And, it was the Hodgepodge place. And I said, "Don't drink any champagne, you're gonna get tired. It's gonna make you sleepy." And then she's like, "Okay." She had 1 sip, yeah, and then she just kept going. But she did it. She was ready to give up. She pushed, and look at all the goals she's done. I'm so proud of her. Like, it's really great to see her, how she's accomplished, so much on the Whatnot. She just did a 30K in 30 days. She did it. She made the goal. So, she was gonna quit. As soon as she had the champagne, she's like, I met the goal. I'm done." Yeah, she made the goal, and then I said, "You know what? Keep going, because you already had another goal. You wanna achieve it. So keep going, keep going. Let's go, let's go, let's go." Yeah, and she did some smashing on that. She was wearing all kinds of shit. Yeah, she may have worn the shark. Yeah, and well, now the new goal, hey, Hunger Medium, how you doing? The new goal is, she was doing the 30K. She's sleeping now. Excuse me. Well, if she gets a buyer, I know she is. Yeah, let's go, Hodge. Let's go, let's go, let's go, you lurker. She's not her looking right. She might be lurking right now. I love when she lurks. I can see when she lurks. Um, yeah, I hope she gets a good buyer and she doesn't have any headaches. It just goes. And that's a big thing for her. So I hope the best for her. Yeah. But she'll jam. She did her 30. I barely got to go to her 30K. I think I went to a couple of shows. Yeah, because then when I'm not on Whatnot, I'm doing other stuff. I know. That's a big change for her. But it'll, just like anything, she'll land on her feet and just keep going and do pretty well because she works really hard and it's just her. But you guys realize she met people that were total strangers on Whatnot, like Ho to the Mo, Cherry Bomb Vintage, and they came to help her? I know I'm missing somebody who else went over there, but like, how amazing is that? What's up, SD Calderon? Hey, Cicely, how you doing? Very sweet, very sweet. People don't do that, but they showed up for her, and I think that's incredible. What's up, Don? I didn't see you on YouTube. Now I see your comment. Yeah, I just saw your comment over there. Sometimes I have it open on my like other monitor, but I wasn't like reading it. Yeah, it helps the algorithm. Yes. Yeah, it has this new thing on there, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Now that I got monetized over there, I don't know how I really don't know how it all works 100% yet. You're gonna see her at the end of the month. Have you met the Hodgepodge place yet? I met her. She came to California. Oh gosh, let's see, a year and a half ago. Hmm. She says she's not a hugger, but she would never let go of me. She hugged me. Yeah. Yeah, she says, "I'm not a hugger." She is too. But we had fun. We didn't get to hang out a whole long time because I was just coming down for just a little bit. We met up at Long Beach Flea Market. But it was fun. There were so many of us. I met Michelle's Deals, Ho to the Mo, Cherry Bomb Vintage, Tranquility Antiques, Sunshine and Lollipops, The Leafy Eclectic. Um, it used to be No Junk in These Trunks, but her name is Rather Be Vintage. Um, I met Diane 951. I met I know I'm missing one more person in there. Oh, I met Vintage Freak 32, Stephanie. Yeah. It was such a good group. Yeah. And I ended up because there's a lot of people. We all want to go look at stuff and get deals. So we kind of split up in groups, and I hung out with Sunshine and Lollipops, my bias, and with the Leafy Eclectic. We really had a good time. Very funny women. Yeah, it was fun. So we want to do it again because the Leafy Eclectic actually doesn't live. I mean, we're like, maybe an hour and a half apart where we live. And then same thing with Monica, Tranquility Antique. So we were like, hey, we should meet up and go to Long Beach. So we might do that. Yeah, we might do that. Oh, that's your mom. Oh, that's cool. That's so awesome. So it'll be your first time meeting her. That's great. Sunflower Mom and SNS Creative is okay, he's your mom. That's cool. Yeah, so that's so far, and the first person I met off Whatnot was Moonsky Vintage. You watch her all the time. I mean, I see you in the chat. I lurk a lot because at that time I'm taking my kids to school, so I got to drive, and I don't use my phone and drive at the same time. But I'll listen. I'll have an earbud in and listen to listen to her talking and telling stories and sharing very valuable information about Whatnot or selling or business. So I always like to chime in. I think Michelle heard me call her name. Michelle, I just was talking about you. When I met Michelle, I was like, you're such a tiny little shit. Hot stuff. What's up, hot stuff? Yeah. Michelle is. I could put her in my pocket. But she's so cool. She's so fun. She's exactly what you see on the Whatnot. Yeah. Not looks. I mean, personality, the whole package. Yeah. The hot stuff. The hot stuff. How you been? And my heart's coming out. Yeah, it's so good to see. I haven't seen you in it feels like forever. It's probably like a week. It's probably like a couple days. Does anybody feel like that? That when you see your friends on the Whatnot, and then it's like a day, but it feels longer. And during the day, I'm not on Whatnot that much because I'm just it's crazy time right now. I'm juggling. Yeah, you're on every day like usual. I just keep missing your shows. I keep missing the shows. Yeah, it's been a week. It's been a crazy week. Yeah, draining. Wow. 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 Awesome, bro. Wow. Whatnot's like, what are you laughing about? YouTube comments, they just make me laugh. You guys are just not even original. Oh, there's really not any, actually, Michelle. There's not any. It's from YouTube. Yeah, it's YouTube. There's none over here. Yeah, no, the YouTube comments, I don't want to read them because I'm not going to read them. But if you're on YouTube, you'll read them. Well, L boy, your question doesn't matter. Okay, your question doesn't matter. I think that's a private thing, and I think it's none of your business. Or I could just say this, wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? And you're not doing a poll, right? Are you like, yeah. Are you a penile surgeon? You're funny though, I will say that. You thought it was a great question. Yeah. You'll put me down as a yes. Good one. Good one. See, I'm not offended. I can't be offended. Yeah, Carrie, congratulations, I could say, for quitting your job. You're young. You can do anything. You need to take care of yourself, number one. Then you need to just go for it and just start selling. Obviously, you got to read the rules. You got to know how to ship. You got to, focus on the good stuff. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of them actually. I have a lot. And I don't know. I have a different attitude about it. Just go for it. Don't think negative. Think positive. Like, okay, I'm gonna try to. Oh, I know. It's only. Wait, hold on a second, you guys. Well, TC, that's your opinion. Some people just do it because they need to get out of an unhealthy situation. Set some goals, write down some things, plan out your show like you're going to go live, and just start selling your stuff. Excuse me. I was whispering. Yeah, I would definitely go to watch other people's shows. Like, What are you going to sell? What do you want to sell? Because anybody can do anything. I was watching a seller today, actually. So check this out. Bear down, we feeling good. I was watching a seller today, and the seller was talking about, actually, the seller was showing her sales. Okay. She was showing her sales on the computer. She runs on average $5 items. Sometimes they sell for $10. Sometimes they sell for $20. But she just runs stuff all the time. She sells a little bit of everything. Okay. But mostly clothing. And she showed her sales. Okay. Sorry. You know how much money she made on Whatnot in a lifetime? Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. This girl, this woman, I should say, her lifetime at Whatnot was $1.9 million for selling $5 items, you guys. 1.9 million. Barbara Florentine with the raid. Hey, I saw it on the screen. It was legit. I might have taken a clip. That was some inspiration. Yeah, running $5 items. But a lot of times they went up higher. What's up, my beautiful friend? How are you doing? I miss you. I haven't seen you in forever. Everybody give the wonderful and talented artist, our friend, our cheerleader who roots for everybody on this app, Miss Barbara Florentine, okay? Follow her. You still doing your Pokemon cards? Were you doing that tonight? Okay, YouTube. I look like I could crush a melon. That's a good one. Is your head a melon or what? Michelle, I'm so proud of you. That's so awesome. Yeah, give her a follow. SNS, your daughter tagged you. She should be asleep. I see that. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Your advice is, wait, hold on. There's a comment over here. I gotta read this. Yeah. Right, TC. What do you do, TC? Wait, is TC, is that Andy? Is that you, Andy? I can't see the picture. I'm totally kidding. I know it's not Andy. Fair enough. It's very reasonable, TC. You're getting feedback from yours. Let me go out. Oh, do you guys hear the, huh? Are you guys hearing, echo? I was going to say, are you guys hearing the vibrating sound? Wrong word. Okay. Barbara, I think, has Android. Yeah? Yeah, that's the word I wanted to use, apparently. Yeah, I thought so. I have a feedback thing that shows me a range, so it doesn't show. And then I took my earbud out right before, so I don't think anything would change. Yeah. No, we don't talk about that. You have Android, no vibes. Yes. I'm so happy, Michelle. That's amazing. Yeah, so I couldn't believe that girl had 1.9 million and she'd only been on Whatnot. This is what she's going into her second year. So she just celebrated her second year. 1.9 million. That's not how much she makes. That's how much she sold. Yeah, that's how much she sold. So when you see people showing it, because some people show it because they want you to see that you can do this. You can do this. But she said she went to a lot of chat shows and that all she heard from the people was like, run the items, run the items, run the items. And that's all she did. And it was just her, but she said she just had to hire somebody this year. But that's the sales. That's not how much you make. The fees are crazy at dollar starts. But there are people that do dollar starts and do freaking amazing, but you don't have to start at $1. I know, I asked. No, it was like a private show thing. She asked me not to, she asked the people in the group not to say anything. What's up, 1985? How you doing? Yeah, it's pretty amazing though. Yeah, maybe later I'll be able to share it because I was telling her I want to have her come on Coffee Talk to talk about it because that would be actually pretty awesome. It's amazing. And I saw another person that showed their sales too. They were like 1.2 million this year. Hey, 1.2 million this year. You have 4 dogs, 3 cats. I don't have to start cutting it. Well, we don't want to go straight to violence. Yeah, we want to keep it positive and lighthearted in here, and we all got stuff. Everybody's really trying, but Whatnot requires you to put a lot of work in. Yeah, Whatnot requires you to put a lot of work in. Yeah, you do. And don't worry about the next guy next to you, what they're doing, or the next woman. You do what you got to do. Good attitude to have. No, it's not 1985. Not here in the Whatnot streets. Yeah, you really want to just. I mean, I have chat shows, a lot of them. I sell too. But this is what's working for me right now, especially because I've been going live. Yes, 1985 is a user on YouTube right now who was saying violence is okay. And I said, not on the Whatnot. The kind of violence I want to see you do on the Whatnot is I want to see you sell everything in your show, run every item, and then your violence is making all the boxes, getting all the bubble ready, and just going violent packing and doing it right. Yeah, because I see a lot of people just showing up. And, my friend Amy Elizabeth, she had a jewelry show today. She sold 100 items. It was her 3rd show, you guys. What's up, sis? Hey, Tracy, how you doing? What's going on? You're on the Whatnot streets tonight or tomorrow. Oh, yeah, it's like 3 for you. Awesome. I don't know what was going on there, but I wasn't sure, so they had to go. You know what? You worked really hard. You earned all of that. You worked for that. I'm proud of you. You got ham on the packing list and shipping when you're packing? What were you eating, a sandwich? Oh. This week was kind of hard. I made a mistake on an order. I made 2 mistakes on orders. I mean, it happens, but I haven't had that in a while. Yeah, it's okay. I have to reach out to the buyers. Yeah, one of them was like just a simple mistake. The other one was like, just another mistake. Yeah, like I had to help her this week. My kid, I'm paying her so she can make money in the summer. And she didn't put the item in the box. And we shipped it. It's okay. It's hard. So, yeah, it happens. But I have it all ready to go. So I just have to email her in the morning and take it tomorrow. Yeah, I bought a label and everything already. So it'll be like a day behind, but it'll be okay. Post office open in the morning. Yeah. I haven't had that happen in, I don't know, 9 months. Except for I did have an order that I got from Mini Brands from Cat. And I couldn't find it. And I was like, this is so weird. I just had it in my hand. I canceled the order and I was like, I'll just refund her. And it was inside the box. I just had to wrap it. So I just sent it anyhow. Can you reprint the label for free? No, I can't. I have to ask Whatnot for a new label. I just bought one on USPS. Yeah, because I already shipped the items and then one item was behind. Yeah. You've done that and they said it was okay, just keep it? Yeah, but as a seller, you got to ship it or you got to cancel it. So I just shipped it. Usually I just ask for a new label and unbundle it. Yeah, you can reprint, but you can't reuse it. No, there was a bunch of stuff in it. They bought a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Aunt Bananas with the raid. Hello. Yeah. It was just like they ordered 20 items and I shipped 19. You know what I mean? I was like, whoops. I haven't done that in a long time. Just except for that one I just said. But that's, it's my fault. I should double checked it, but I was teaching the kid. Oh, Michelle, thank you so much. Yeah, it's happened. As long as you acknowledge it and you reach out to your buyer right away. Yeah, and I was with my mom because my mom was having some health issues, and I wanted to spend time with her, and then today yeah, I know. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How was your show? How was your show? What were you selling today? So, Aunt Bananas underscore bunches of bargains with the raid. Thank you so much. I hope the show was great. Tell everybody when your next show is. You guys should really slip on a banana peel and land in her shows. Definitely bookmark her. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Such a great community. Look at that. It's already May 3rd. It's already May 3rd. Yeah. Oh, you were doing the clothes. Nice. You know, I've never been in that category, infants and kids. I know 80s, dude. It's going by so quick. It's going by so quick. I can't believe it. I feel like I hear a clock ticking. Not like I have that clock ticking, that's done, but I really feel it. I really feel it. And I think even spending time with my mom and her health issues, it really makes me think, yeah. So it's her birthday. She's going to be 86 in like 3 days, 2 days. Yeah. Her birthday's on Monday. So I'll go visit her on her birthday. We're supposed to take her out to dinner, but I don't know, or lunch or something. So we'll see how that goes. If she's feeling up to it. Okay, so Sunday afternoon, we will be selling whatever I have in a storage in your trailer. Okay, so like some unboxing kind of thing, right? So Aunt Bananas underscore bunches of bargains bookmark has a show on Sunday afternoon. Right on. Cinco de Mayo baby. Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. An Italian Cinco de Mayo baby, no less. Yeah, Cheryl, I'm sorry about that. There's no words. Yeah, I definitely will. I can't go every day. I mean, it's like an hour away, but it's still close with traffic. But I call her every day. So, what's up, Jay Valdez? How are you? Yeah, no, I know. I was saying it earlier tonight too. But my mom was telling me she lurks. No, should it be? I don't know if it. What's up, natural state of high? You're just hanging out? What kind of hanging out are you doing? Oh, 2 years. Yeah, it's definitely pretty hard. My dad's been 30 years. It feels like yesterday. Yeah. I think I didn't ban that, but I could have. I did 2 nights in a row. I banned the word shipping and question last night. Yeah, I did. But I won't do it when I have a chat show. You're just chilling? That's cool. Well, you can hang out here. I'm on an app called Whatnot, and we're just kind of hanging out. What's today's word? I just said it. Maybe you typed at the same time. Question. Because then, if I had been selling, it would have been, can I ask you a question? And then it follows with, can you help me understand shipping? No. Because I will be honest, I'm trying to get back my healthy boundaries of saying no. No is okay. Because that's what Tuesdays are for. Tuesday is coffee talk and tech chat, right? Yeah. But tonight we can talk. I just don't want to get into shipping. Yeah. We can talk about everything but shipping. Because that's fair, right? And so if someone says, can I ask you a question? It'll get red chatted. But I didn't think I did the word question. I did a bunch of other words that people have been using that unfortunately there's hateful words in people. So I wanted to meet this because I didn't want them to be in the chat because they're trigger words that I don't want to do that to my friends. No, shipping is not a code words for anything. This is a selling app, a professional selling app. I'm a small business owner and I usually sell vintage or glass or really cool stuff. You should, Michelle. Yeah. Have you? Yeah, you should use it. The part that really sucks, to be honest, is when you put it in, you have to do it every time you have a show. And it's only one word. It's not like, say you want to type a sentence. Like the YouTube question is, are you single? I muted that over there because it was getting asked so much. It was ridiculous. It didn't bother me that they said that, but then somebody would ask it. And then 4 minutes later, 4 more people would ask it. Used to sell stuff? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so over here, sometimes when I have chat shows, people will ask me about shipping and how it works on the Whatnot app. That's why I muted it, so it's not like code word for anything at all. Yeah, you should totally do it. Yeah, there's some weird stuff lately. I mean, I always have verified on, but it doesn't matter. I've had a couple of trolls pop in. Okay, we could talk about it. Can we talk about the fact that if someone's business fails over gifting being taken away, they weren't going to make it anyway, or is it a hot take? So, if people rely on gifting, like, I mean, okay, let me start over because everybody's upset about the gifting feature, but I will say this. If, it's a real disappointment, like for me and for a lot of people, like, but speaking on my side, it's disappointing that they took it away. But Whatnot wouldn't just take it away. There's got to be a good reason. Yes, they say it wasn't used widely on the platform, maybe, but there's so much in the back that we don't know, including myself, even though I do, Andy, even though I do community host stuff and I do the show with them once a month and I get information from them. It could be so much in the back. Like the only thing I knew was it was getting sunsetted. That's it, to be honest. But sometimes apps are glitchy, so maybe there's some kind of thing where it doesn't work with other stuff. Who knows? I don't know. I wouldn't call it that. I wouldn't call it that. But I think that if somebody is relying on dollar sales to grow their business with the bloops, it's the same thing as selling an item starting at $1. So if that works for their business, that's their business. You know what I mean? Um, I had them in my chats and I'm always appreciative of it, but I didn't get a ton of them. I should probably run my report and see, you know. But I know a lot of people are really upset who do like the bloop games. They do all those things, but I'm sure there was a whole recipe of reasons why Whatnot took it away. Maybe it'll come back later. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I don't think so. That it's a scam to get more sales. They're taking it away, so they're going to lose sales. So I don't think it has to do with any of that. Yeah. Oh, so all the gifting on the app is being sunsetted, meaning they're discontinuing it as of May 12th. So when you could go to the little gift icon in the Buy It Now in the shop, that will be deactivated or removed, probably removed, and you can't send a gift to anybody at all. But there's always a loophole. There is always a loophole. People will do sponsored giveaways until that gets taken away because it'll be taken advantage of. And where there's so many good sellers that do it legit with integrity. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I really don't have anything to say towards that. Yeah, so they're removing it. And there could be dream capture, that could be one of the reasons. I don't know. I'm not Whatnot, you know. I just say that as a business, like looking at it, imagine owning Whatnot. You have probably hundreds of thousands, if not a million people who have accounts on the app, right? And they're not happy, but you have to do what's right for the business. And it's going to have it's like a roller coaster effect. There's going to be a pro and a con to it. And I'm sure that it didn't come easy to make the decision to remove it, you know? And with all the tools, like there's some really good tools that they're working on right now. And I can't wait to be able to like see them because like just hearing some of the things is like amazing. And so maybe that feature isn't going to work. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I would imagine that it's not an actual easy feature to, you know. Yeah, some sellers don't send items, and if you're a gifted item, there isn't a way to try. I know. And also people, they misuse PWE. I said it. I say it again. They misuse it. They put tea bags. They put eye masks, face masks in a PWE. They put the PWE in a poly mount. You can't do that. You cannot do it. They think they could do it. They could put patches in there. You cannot do that. Yeah, and maybe they talked to the post office that day, and the post office says, "Oh, yeah, that's fine." I've talked to so many people at my post office and another one, they're just like, "You cannot do that." And I took envelopes in to test everything out. "What's up, American honey? How are you?" But, again, it's their business, but I know a lot of people don't ship it out. Yeah, there's a lot of talk on different sites. People aren't happy, so if you're really not happy about it, you wanna try to convince Whatnot, you can always email them. They're already getting a lot of emails and tickets and things. PWA is up to 1/4 of an inch, yes. The dimensions are on USPS.com. Yeah, well, it's a post office rule. It's not technically a Whatnot rule, and Whatnot's rules are a copy of USPS. Yeah, it's a copy of USPS. Same thing with eBay. eBay has it wrong too. And you can ask a lot of people at the post office, and depending who you talk to, the story is going to be different. But if you read the website, it makes total sense. Yeah, it's a bummer that things change. Who knows? Could be a complaint. You don't know. Also, I do know a few people that did not like getting gifts random, and they'd get weird gifts. They didn't like it. So, it's like I said, it's a recipe of different ingredients, different reasons why they stopped. Yeah. Some people did really well with it. They had integrity and they shipped it out. But it's really hard to, I'm just a person just like all of you that sells on Whatnot and has lots of chat shows. And I don't have like the answers to all of the stuff. Yeah, I did actually right away. I was like, oh, it must be some kind of thing where maybe with the programming, of the app, because there's giveaways, then there's blooping and it's always kind of glitched. I actually noticed it glitching for like the last couple of weeks. And I've also noticed that like when 2 or 3 people win the same they win the giveaways over and over, or they win the bloops. Yeah, I always wondered. Yeah, they're gonna try other things. This is not the end. Just like everybody was so upset when they used to do if you referred somebody to Whatnot, you would get $200 and it went to 100 or $40, and then we got tips. So that was a plus. So yeah, they took away the referral fee, basically, and then but we got to get tips, so that was like a good switch up. Yeah, so whatever they have planned up their sleeve that they've probably been working on for like the last year or 2, it's probably gonna happen pretty soon. Yeah. Was that anybody's, like, favorite feature? I think it's one of the good features of the app. But, again, like I said last night, just like any business has to pivot and they have to, yeah, they have to pivot. So you guys as small business owners or even large business owners, are you ready to pivot? What are you gonna do next? You need to get creative. Yeah, American Honey, I agree. I agree. Like, if you guys think about, like, how good Whatnot's app is, sure, it has glitches, but that's like every app that literally comes out. But they get us back on track real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah. And it's just gonna grow and grow and grow. Mhm. Yeah, I don't very rare where there's major issue. Yeah, I mean, they have one hell of a team for sure. Yep. The team is amazing. And you guys, if you guys don't feel like they listen to what you have to say, I can guarantee you they do listen. And a lot of stuff that you guys have given in my chat shows, I absolutely screenshot it and I share it with them, and they do listen to it. They may not implement all the things because imagine 30 sellers who are the community hosts giving them information. We're probably given on average 5 to 20 things per person every time we have a chat show we share. So it's helpful for all of us, and hopefully, they can figure out a way to piece it all together so they can go, "Okay, this is good, this is good." I know, we all like the sound effect, huh? I would love a sound for raids. I think raids would be pretty cool. Yeah, but again, they listen. It doesn't mean we're getting everything. They're probably not going to do Whatnot gift cards. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. I mean, it's more complicated. I think Whatnot gift cards are really complicated. Raid sound more important to Bloop. Yeah, but you got to think about what sound. I would like the Raid sound. It has to be real in-store credit. Yeah, and maybe down the road. How would that work, American Honey? Yeah, exactly. Brick and mortar biz has major freaking issues, right? We hiccups there. Way easier. Yeah. Well, and if you get a raid, depending on the size of the raid, you should be looking at the chat all the time. But it would be nice for just a very gentle sound, almost like I have. Let me see if I could play my sound here. Can you hear that? Like that kind of sound. That would be a good sound. Swish. Right? That would be kind of a good sound. So you give away a gift card to your shop. It's a little more complicated than that, actually. Yeah, because Whatnot doesn't. Because I looked into that actually. I asked Whatnot about that like 2 years ago, and it's a little more complicated because they came out with Rewards Club actually. Yeah, yeah. I set that up on my OBS. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate you. Barbara Florentine, let everybody know when your next show is. I don't know if you posted that. And if I forgot to say it, I'm saying it now. Sometimes you're looking at the chat, but behind. Wait, well, sometimes you're looking at the chat, but behind. So the raid, you don't see it until you make it there in the chat. Right, but people aren't reading it because even I've seen raids like, and I don't know what the percentage is. Seller picks just something's gentle. I think would be good. Makes sense. Yeah, I've been in shows and sometimes people just aren't good at reading the chat. They haven't learned yet. They're new. And this girl was taking so long to read the chat. I felt bad for her because she had a 400-person raid. And by the time she finally got to the chat, which was about 10 minutes, people did wait around. She had like 30 people in there. Yeah, because she wasn't even looking at the chat. She was like organizing her jewelry, or what was she? Jewelry or clothing, something. Yeah. And there's nothing you could do at that point. And you couldn't type as much as you wanted to. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of a bummer. Because it's like so important to when you have a show up organized and be ready to go. And sometimes we don't feel like it, or we don't know what we're doing. Half the time we don't know what we're doing. Oh, you're doing paper mache tomorrow? What are you going to make? If you guys really want to watch Barbara create some art, go to the pop-up paper mache. It's going to be really good. Yeah. Yeah, and you'll learn. I know we've been asking for like different noises for a long time. I don't know how complicated it is. I know we got the bloop noise. That's going to go away. So maybe they're going to bring other things. We just have to be patient and wait. I know that a lot of people aren't happy. There's like, I haven't seen it yet, but there was like a petition. And then, ooh, nice. And, people were emailing whatnot. But I mean, and some people are doing like a train where it's bloop blackout, I think. I've seen a couple of graphics on that, but that's all I know about it. I don't know. I don't really know any detail on it, to be honest. Yeah, so not everybody. Yeah, I think it's a finalized decision. I don't think there's, as a company, they have to make a decision. Probably didn't, like I said, it probably didn't come lightly, but they had to do what's best for Whatnot, and we'll have to just roll into it. And so we'll have to run our stuff, and people, Yeah, they just have to make the decision. I mean, I understand it. Now we have to pivot. As sellers, if you counted on those bloops, now you gotta find something else to do. Yeah. No way. Really? That's that's cool. Barbara, on TikTok, there's so many whatnot ads to bring people over here. It's crazy. It's so cool. Yeah, like I'm scrolling. I personally, I don't need to be targeted or advertised to for whatnot because I'm advertising whatnot in my TikToks, in my YouTubes. Yeah. So every like 10 swipe scrolls, where you scroll through the TikTok, there's like a influencer or a seller going, "You guys can't believe these packages. Look at this." And then it's an ad for whatnot. It's pretty cool. There's been some TikTok people that have come over here. And yeah, I'm finally getting paid on my YouTube. I haven't gotten paid yet, but I just got approved for it. Yeah, I just got approved for it a couple days ago. Same name. Same name. Yeah. And I make a lot of whatnot content, but I'm gonna be making all kinds of other content. I usually multicast to my probably not even a penny. I haven't set anything up yet. I don't know. Let's see. It's quiet over there sometimes. But thank you for if you're on YouTube, thank you. Yeah, no, it takes a little while to get it set up. But like if I went live there, then they do these like you could get tipped on your live stream and stuff like that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's from doing my live streams. That's what really got me the time. And you needed I could tell I'm getting tired. I think it was I'm gonna go over there, I'll tell you. Because it's been a long week. Yeah. You need 3,000 hours. See, I can't see what the hour requirement was, but it was like 3,000 hours, 500 subscribers. And now I have 983 subscribers and I need to get to 1,000 and I need 4,000 watch hours. Once I get to that, then I unlock the second tier of YouTube partner. It's a lot of watch hours, yeah. But it's within a year, so you have to keep that up by posting content. What's up, Callie girl? How you doing? It's a lot. Yeah. But imagine like I have yes, Barbara was my number 4 sub. That's right. Isn't that wild? Yeah. So 983 I have. I seem to get decent. I'm able to keep people from because they have like the analytic for it is they give you the average watch time of the person, and it seems like people stay watching it for quite a bit, which is actually really good. Most people just stay and leave. But I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. But yeah, they go back by the last year. Yeah, thank you. But who knows what's going to happen with it? So I'll just keep doing it and add content to it. Yeah, because I want to do that and I want to try to grow all my social media. And then I'll be talking about whatnot and selling in general or small business stuff. So it's kind of fun. It's like, okay, unlock now next. Let's keep going. How many times a day do you get called activist? A lot. Yeah. What do we drink? Water. Yeah, water. Not exciting. Only water. Wait, can you give me one? I need one. I'll take a strawberry. Actually, I would like a mango blended margarita. How do you see who's watching without them knowing? Oh, I already answered. I'm not telling. Yeah, I'm not telling. Yeah. It's a secret. It's a secret. It's a skill. Can't always see everybody, to be honest. A pixie margarita. Maybe. Little tiny one. Oh, the tacos sound good. Yeah. No, if people have their activity on, then you can see them. But if they don't have their activity, unless it says like join the stream, that's it. Oh, the pixie tangerines. I don't know about those. I don't know if I would want that. Is it good? Okay, make me one right now and send it through the screen. Symbol House. All right, let's see who's on. I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm really tired tonight, and I had a really tough. I had a tough week, but I got through it, and I'm here with all of you, and I appreciate you being here. Oh, there's that girl. I haven't seen her in a minute. So let me try to just double check. Oh, they got I want that record. No sugar for me. No sugar for me. No tahini, but I'll take some salt. Yeah. All right, I'm just going to look real quick to see who's. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I apologize. I'm starting to yawn. I just was a week. Oh, nobody's on over there. Yeah, you did. You joined a little late. Usually on Friday and Saturday night. What's up, Daily Deal? How you doing? I will stay on for like 30 minutes to like an hour just to check in chat. But I've been on for a couple hours, so I'm probably just gonna raid someone right now. Heather, what's up? How are you? Yeah, I enjoy hanging out, but it's getting late. It's already 12:30. Yeah, I'll turn into a pumpkin. Believe it or not, can you guys believe like I didn't drink coffee, so that's probably why I'm not all amped out. Let's go swipe. But just so you know, I got new merch. I don't know about knowing everything. Yeah, tonight wasn't really talking about whatnot. We were just talking about like life. You guys, listen. Brooke's gonna have these in her show. Okay, I gotta finish making them. Or I'm gonna put them in my bio now, maybe. No, I'm gonna send them to her. I'll send them tomorrow. Wait. Do you love it? I have to finish making her. Yeah. Yeah. Aren't they cute though? They're little pins. She can sell them in her live. And I made thrift twerks. You can't see the color because it's kind of dark in here. These are like a pink, hot pink. That's me. Yeah. And then I'm making a whole bunch of other ones, but then I made this for Cindy. Swipe, daddy, swipe. Thrift twerks, you like those? Woo woo. There's your pin. I got a bunch of them. I think I made like a dozen of them. I need to get that other address. I could just send it to you. You need to send me your mailing address. Yeah, I don't think I have. Oh, I probably could just look it up. Yeah, I could look it up. What do you think? Well, the color is not super hot pink. Yeah, there's thrift works. Do you have an Instagram account? Do you have Instagram? You better have Instagram. Yeah, there's another button missing. Isn't the mic great? I got the mic from the seller on here. He doesn't want to be known because he doesn't have any right now. You guys know where it came from. Okay, do you see your button? Yeah, it is a Rode Wireless Go 2. I got it from Andy. So meta. Andy's awesome. Yeah. He's going to have to look for some mics, but if you want to get one, yeah. Supply and demand, the price has gone up. Use a magnet on the back? Well, I can't take it off. I have to do it before. Yeah, I can make magnets, huh? I have some magnets. It's a good idea. Andy, are you awake? And he's actually, Andy probably left and he's in Pokemon stream. Yeah, thank you. I already have somebody picked up. But thank you for that. I didn't even see them. That's funny. The first one is where I was gonna go. I don't know the third one. I know the second one. Thank you for that. No, the other person I had, I think they just went off. Yeah. Well, anyways, that's what I've been working on today. It's very therapeutic to make the buttons. I love it. Yeah, I love the mic. I think it works pretty good. It works pretty good. So I hope everybody has a really awesome day. Yes. You like it? I know you like the whisper. You guys like, some people don't like the whisper thing. Oh, you have the Rode mic? I had, like, when I first started doing this stuff, I bought the cheapest mic I could find. It still worked pretty decent. And then I upgraded to like this other mic, which actually works good for entry level. I don't know where it is. And then I had another mic. I had like the first DJI mic. That one was pretty good. The battery didn't last very long. And then I bought one of these. I had one before and I broke the mic. It was for my cameras. I use it with my cameras. So then I went to Andy and Andy hooked me up and I got this set. And this set was brand new. It still had everything on it in a bag. Texas Chandelier, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. It was a mic drop. Drum roll. Yeah, it's really great. It's just this little tiny thing. And then it connects to a transmitter that's plugged into my computer. Texas Chandelier, how was your show? I hope you had a great show. We're going to get ready to rate here in a minute. I might fall asleep on my live, you guys. I think I've done that once. Yeah, I've done that once. At least when I do fall asleep, I can fall asleep right into the squishmallows. Yeah, the whole time. You had a good show. Good. I mean, you can. You just got to make sure that the vinyl stays on. Yeah, good. What do you sell? Let us know, everybody here, what you sell. And again, thank you so much for raiding over to the Insomniac Club, the one and only, the original Insomniac Club here on Whatnot. Oh, vintage jewelry. How fun. I mean, I know I already follow you. That's really good. I love that. Vintage jewelry is special. So if you're a collector, a buyer, or you just want to shop, go check out Texas Chandelier. That's awesome. When's your next show? Oh, I'm asking the person. So my new rule I'm going to do is I'm going to have, when someone raids me and I invite them to share their show, I'll let them share their show and then I'll let you guys share your show. So that way their stuff gets posted. Okay, so SNS is going to do storage unit stuff for now. Oh, great. That's good. Next Saturday. Okay, I was waiting for the time. Are you do like once a week show? So Texas Chandelier does Saturday at 7:30, 9 p.m. What time zone are you in? Texas. So Central, right? Oh, Graham's Estate. Oh, nice. There's a lot of estate storage unit sellers on the Whatnot. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, bookmark the show, follow. Go check it out. You never know when you need to buy a gift for somebody. You could buy it and Christmas is coming up or Hanukkah or any of the holidays. And you can gift vintage jewelry because there's a lot of people that really, really love that. Oh, estate jewelry. That's great. I kind of have a thing for brooches. Yeah, it is better than new jewelry. I agree. I agree. Unless it's diamonds, then I'm going to be getting some diamonds. But I'm not very blingy or any of that. But I do love a beautiful Weiss brooch. Yeah, I love those. I have a problem buying those. I buy them because they're beautiful, and then here and there I'll wear them. But no, they're in my jewelry box. Yeah, you have some killer estates here. No pun intended. You should. You have a Regency that you're selling? No way. I have some beautiful pieces that I think what happened is my grandmother, my namesake, had so many pieces, and she had passed away when I was real little. And my mom let me pick some out in her jewelry box when I was little, and they're just beautiful. Yeah. So I want to say I have like 5 or 6 of her pieces. I've worn a few. They're like the kind that come back in style, but they're like, the sets, necklace, earrings, and then like a matching ring. And then 2 of them are Tiffany and Company, and but I don't wear the clip on, and they look so good with the clip on, to be honest. Yeah, they look really good. Yeah, yeah, it's just fun. And then my other grandma, I don't have anything. I don't think I have anything at Grandma Joe or Grandma Michael, actually. Yeah, I won't. No, I won't. I won't. I mean, hopefully I have a kid. She, can, because they have that retro vintage kind of thing. They're true vintage. And probably in another 30 years, they'll be antiques. Yeah. I'm grateful that I have that. Trying to think if I have any other. But yeah, the brooches, just because of that, I just started collecting brooches. Like nice brooches, not. And I don't know. I have a lot. Too many. All right, let me see. I am gonna do a raid. We're gonna take all of us. We're gonna find a friend. Yeah. Too many brooches. I sell rocks here legally. Do you sell rocks? I should sell rocks. I could get them from Temu and bring them on the whatnot. I'm kidding. I'm gonna get them on Temu. Yeah. Yeah. Buy them for $1 and sell them for $90. Right? Buy low, sell high. Oh no, wait. You're supposed to buy them low, buy them high, sell them low. I did tell my mom I was gonna sell her Temu stuff. She wasn't happy. She wasn't happy. What not way? I mean, hey, people get mad about that, but to be honest with you, I think that's a smart business person. There's a supply and a demand for it, and a lot of people don't buy on those sites because they're afraid to put their credit card in. So you could create a personal shopping experience for them, just like some people don't have Five Below or Target in their area. I mean, most people have Target, but Five Below, the Dollar Tree, all those people buy that stuff and sell it. Yeah. I actually have a couple friends on here that do that. They go to the shops. Mine are handmade in Arkansas. Is that your category? Yeah, exactly. I agree with Texas Chandelier. It is so much fun on here, huh? And you meet some amazing people and you connect. It's fun to connect, pieces, relics, and different things. Find the story about them, how they came about, how they were made, and like bring them to a new home. They're being recycled, they're not filling up in landfills. That's a really great feeling. Yeah. Yeah, that's your cat. I didn't know that was your category, actually. What do you make? What do you sell? Natural state eye. They're heirlooms, yes. And a lot of those kind of things, yes, a lot of them are one of a kind. Maybe they had a small production, but some things are just hard to find because of the age of it, Yeah. And some of that jewelry, like the really old antique jewelry, it's incredibly beautiful, very delicate, and some of it's worth a lot of money. Oh, I like House of Coop. Yeah, they always have good stories. They're good sellers. They're actually community hosts too in the group of people that do chat shows. Um, they sold. Oh, you mean like they were selling a picture and it was somebody's grandmother? That's amazing. Your sister is Jem. I knew who that is. Wait, so was it just random and that person said that's my grandmother or what? or granddaughter. Yeah, grandmother. That is, do you understand that that is like somebody's dream come true who really loves genealogy and loves like history? Oh, wow. That I would cry. That's beautiful. That's freaking beautiful. I love that. That's so awesome. Wow. So I've been doing genealogy for 30 years, 35 years, and I actually buy photos at estate sales, and if they have a name on them, I make a pile and I try to research and find the person who they were, and then I try to connect them with their families. It's very rewarding. Yeah, I have a pile of about 200 pictures now. I got to start getting back to it. I took a little break for about 6 months. Yeah. But a lot of people, it's kind of sad. Like you have these beautiful pictures, and when you contact the people, like I email them on Ancestry or different sites, and I'm like, well, I have this picture of the person. I matched up with your tree, and I was wondering if you'd like to have the original picture. No strings attached. I'll just mail it to you. 80 to 90% of the people are like, nah, just send me a digital scan. I don't want the original picture. What? What's wrong with you? You know how rare that is? Like literal one of a kind. It just blows my mind. Yep. So I sent him a digital pic. I said, if you still want the original, you have 30 days to let me know. Otherwise, it's going to be sold or given away to the next person in line. And then I usually try to find 2 or 3 different people related. Yeah, but most of the people, they don't want it. It's crazy to me. I would love to have somebody send me pictures of my grandfather or my grandmother or, going back great. I mean, I actually did, but you sell clear quartz. Oh, okay. Sometimes you make mushroom pens out of the clay. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I would, but that's me. Yeah, I just couldn't imagine not. Yeah. But people just, I don't know. People hardly take pictures now and print them out, you know? Yeah, they hardly ever print the pictures these days. I think I know this girl. I don't think I've ever rated this new one here. Yeah, I'm sure. How many people would want that? Wouldn't that be so cool? Yeah. Oh, daguerreotypes. Yeah. You know how rare that is, Cactus Closet? You were thrilled. Yeah. Any names on them? Did you know who everybody was? I met all kinds of people on the internet that gave me pictures of some of my relatives. It was actually pretty cool. People I didn't even know. Yeah. How cool. So lucky. He had labeled them all? That's almost unheard of. Yeah. I got this photo album I bought at an estate sale. I'll tell the story and then we're gonna rate. I got this girl in here. I think I rated her though before. Recently. Okay. Well, anyways, I got this album and there was no names in it. And they were cabinet cards, so the bigger ones that are kind of harder. And they were in an album, so they were slid in, but they're very tight. And if you pulled it out too much, it would rip. So I was able to slide it out a little bit, and the person had written everybody's name on the cards. It wasn't in the album, it was in the card. Anyway, the family, it's very interesting. I still have the album actually, because it's the family to the person in the album was President Grover Cleveland. It was his, trying to think of the connection now. Grover Cleveland's sister or his cousin, one of the two. Right now, I can't think of what it was. And there was like their whole family in there. It was amazing. Yeah. I actually sold one of the pictures out of the album because it was these two guys together and they were probably husbands, but they were probably living like, a silent life because at that time that's what was going on. And it's sold for 300 and I don't know, that one sold for like $350 for the picture. Yeah, it was a beautiful picture. Beautiful picture. But because they were making physical contact, that's in more of a demand. Yeah. And then they wanted to buy like the whole album, but I wasn't ready to sell the album because I wanted to learn more about the history. Yeah. And then I bought and wait, let me think. That album was like it had to be like 1904 to 1908, I think was the years. And the album is beautiful. It's got damage to it, but it's like a beautiful album. Yeah. What's up, Amy? What is the other and then there was some tin types that had names on them, but I didn't sell any of those yet. I think there's about 8 of them in there. But they're all like soldiers of some type. I just couldn't figure out who because they were overexposed or underexposed, so they're real dark when they're underexposed. Overexposed is they're white. They're like too much light. I do love the tin types, yeah. But I have a few. I have a few of them. I don't think I have any tin types of like my family. Yeah, I don't think I have any of that. Oh, maybe there's one. Yeah, like I have a lot of pictures of my grandpa when he was young and when he was in the CCCs and stuff. And looking back at those, they're pretty amazing. So you guys think I should have Whatnot pick for me? I did say that would be my last story. I'm ready for bed. Shh. Yeah. And if you have pictures, and you don't have them protected, then you want to protect them. But you also want to scan them. If you have old pictures like you as a kid, scan them. All right, let me see. I have a couple here. It's all Pokemon. It's a lot of French shows. Garage sales, other toys. You guys want to go to toys? It's a US show. Other toys. They only have 4. The Knights of Templar. Really? That is pretty historical. Yeah, it is morning time for France. It's about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. That's amazing. I know. I've researched pretty far back that I'm related to the very first king of Norway, fair hair, and my family. My mom's side is related to an artist who painted the Sistine Chapel, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, he's one of the artists, not the artist, but one of them. There was hundreds of them. Yeah, yeah, it's amazing. Actually, he painted with another artist on there, but some of it goes back where it's documented, and then some of it's not verified, but it literally matches every painting that he's ever done. But he did a lot of famous paintings. I can't paint like that, so I didn't get that gene, but it was on my mother's father's side. You haven't deleted your 23. You can't delete it, actually. Yeah, you can't delete it. They made it so you can't. I guess a lot of people are having issues. I don't even care at this point. Doesn't matter. I still have mine in there too. I mean, I figure if I go to the doctor and they take my blood, they've got my DNA right there. So if they all can get it, there's just some things, yeah. Have you tried to delete it? Or just you haven't? A lot of people that your 16th great grandfather came over on the Mayflower. A lot of people did. Yeah, you're related to like almost everybody that was on the Mayflower too. So if your grandfather came, oh, you don't want to delete it because they went bankrupt. So I don't know who bought it. Yeah, they went bankrupt and they're going out of business. You know about that, yeah. I don't fear it. I'm just like, whatever. You know what, Cactus Closet? You know Sally Field, the actress who's been around her, I don't know what number grandfather, but he was also on the Mayflower. A lot of famous people actually are related to that. Oh, I was gonna ask you if you were in the Mayflower Society. That's cool. Yeah, she was on a show and there's a couple other actors. I was like, "Oh, wow." As far as I know, I'm not related to anybody on the Mayflower because my family came over from Italy and Norway. So, yeah, they weren't on that. So I'm not related to anybody on there. It's very cool. History is, I mean, amazing. Good to know the history, right? You do too. See, Libby's might be related to you. She might be your long lost cousin, you know? It is amazing, yeah. And then the more info out there that people share, like, you know, but like people could say, oh, I'm related to that person because it's like my 15th or 12th, right? Because you were told that, or because that until you get your DNA, you can't make the full connection. But when you get the DNA, you can really make the proof connection. That's the best part. Yeah. Hey, cousin. I love it. All right. So I think we're going to go to, I'm just going to pick this one because the other ones that I was picking, they're not going to be on. So we're going to raid over to Foster Friends, our friend, and I'm sure she's having a ball. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I love chatting. I know we could be going, but I'm really tired right now. You found out so many things you could have never known on your own. Yeah. I spent 30 years breaking. It took me 30 years to break a brick wall. Yeah, I found 200 years that were like hidden of my mom's side of the family. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. She's gonna be full blast. Oh, that My Heritage DNA. Oh, you found a lot of, yeah, because some people, the the different sites, there's so many people that have done so many different tests. Yep, I do too. There's so many people that don't test on Ancestry or they don't test on 23andMe. They go to My Heritage. Yeah, they don't do all of them. And then there's that one database where you can put your info in. I don't remember the name of it. And then it really matches you with people, but people don't like it because your DNA is just given to the authorities. You can decline it, but they have access to it. So I would say a lot of people didn't do that. I don't see the big deal. I'm still on that one, but I wasn't finding any relatives on that site. Okay, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really, really appreciate you. I hope you didn't mind the squishmallows behind me. They made me so tired tonight because they were so cozy. Have a good night. I'm going to climb into bed. Maybe I'll sleep in. Yeah. So, like I always say, give yourself some grace, do the whatnot, run your shows, have fun, and don't care what anybody thinks of the way you do your show. You figure it out and you will in time. Yep. So good night, everybody. I will see you on the next one. Sweet dreams, friends. Bye. Goodbye, YouTube. I'll see you later.